Aw yeah, first gold 3 chest. Let's go. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. Good morning, good afternoon. How are you doing today? We got a very nice gold 3 chest. Epic Book Ancient Shard Gems. Let's see the boots. Oh, they're 4-star. And then the chest was 5-star blue. It's probably not good. We also did complete stuff in 3v3. That's nice. It's really difficult to actually fall down in your progression in arena if you're doing enough fights. So make sure you're doing enough fights and you'll keep moving up. And then eventually you can find one-person teams or teams that you can beat. I think that's the only one I can beat here, but pretty soon these people will all go up to gold 3, and that'll leave me some easier fights. But for now, we need to talk about the Doom Tower, because we struggled. I struggled a lot on the Doom Tower here, okay? Especially with Bommal 50. And so I want to mention a bunch of strategies for Bommal in this video, but I want to also show you what I did with Bommal, okay? So let's come in here and start off with my team, all right? And I'll also want to tell you how to do the fight as well. So I do have Vogoth, and I think that you need definitely some healing, because you're going to take some bombs, but you don't, even if you take some bombs, that's okay. They're not going to kill you, but they're going to do a lot of damage on the normal side, okay? On the hard side, they're going to kill you, okay? But on the normal side, you're just going to take some damage. But you can't really come in here and auto this. You might be able to set up the AI to run it on auto, but I'm not sure. I think you have to manual it, but I manualed it on mine. You can try and set up the auto if you want, okay? Now, on my main account, I also use a Vogoth strategy, 2 of them, but it also has crazy champions like Duchess, and then we have Gaius in there, and another healer, I believe. So, oh no, Geo's the last one, okay? And Geo's a great strategy against Bommal as long as you can keep him alive. He's going to do a lot of damage, just like he does on the other bosses, okay? Vogoth is going to help keep you alive here, and you can see my Vogoth is only 4 stars. He is on my list of champions that, I will be ranking up eventually. I think he will go very well in an arena team with these 2 champions here. Like these 3, Vogoth, Rio, Python, and then a damage dealer. I would love like a Mountain King or a Rhodos or somebody like that. If you have any suggestions of accessible champions that I could put there, I would love to hear it. But somebody like a Rhonda, I would rather put in another team, I think. Eventually. All right? So, why did this team work? Okay? Number 1, we basically have 3 healers. Okay? And your healers can be different than this, because obviously everybody's not going to have these. But you are going to need some healers, all right? There's a rare Master Butcher in the Dwarves, and, I'll go through, I'll click on all of those in just a second over in the index, but he can do some work for you in here too, just like Vogoth did. Rhonda is perfect because she doesn't put up buffs, and she does a lot of damage. She doesn't put up debuffs, she doesn't put up buffs, and she does a lot of damage. Genbo, I think almost everybody is going to have because, of the Amazon promotion. So he works great here too, but you do have to be careful about his buffing himself. Now, I like Python here in particular because he also revives, okay? And so I think that this was a pretty decent squad, but it wasn't the cleanest, okay? It was not the cleanest. Now, Rio, she is going to heal. She put up a bunch of debuffs, and she took a bunch of bombs and then she died, okay? But that allowed my other champions to do a lot of damage. So as long as your debuffer is not your damage dealer, you should be okay, all right? But especially that first turn of the boss, you don't want to put up any buffs. Like, we can't be letting Genbo, Python, or Rio to put up any of their buffs in that first turn, because then Bommal's going to strip them off and you're going to die. Okay? So that is the biggest thing, right? Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat the Scarab. I really don't, because I don't think that I have any Blood Shield accessories. I don't really have turn meter control, and I don't have a shield champion. Wait, maybe I got a shield champion. So I'm going to have to look into that. When I fought him before, that was a different story. I think this is the hardest version of the Doom Tower by a lot for early and mid-game accounts, because you need such specific types of champions for these bosses. You know what I mean? Okay, so what other strategies are there available? Okay, well, let's take a look at that Master Butcher real quick and see what he has going on. And there's another champion in here we want to mention as well. When attacked, heals all allies equal to the amount of damage taken. Doesn't work on bosses. Okay, that's fine. Revives a random ally with full HP when this champion is killed. That's great. And I think that that's the main reason why he's good, is this revive here. Because then your champions can die. I thought that this did work on bosses. Maybe somebody can let me know in the comments. I thought the reason why Master Butcher was good was because this worked on bosses. So you'll have to let me know about that. But either way, Master Butcher is a great champion. One of the options that you have is Cornelia. I don't have her built yet, but she can heal herself or an ally, okay? And then it's just a very powerful heal. And then whenever she wakes up, then she does a lot of healing. She also has a speed in all battles aura, okay? Heals that ally by 50% of their max HP. Fills their turn meter whenever the sleep expires or gets removed. Heals that ally 100% and completely fills their turn meter if the sleep debuff is lost due to taking damage from an enemy. And this is on a 2-turn cooldown. So basically, it's a long fight, but Cornelia can solo Bommal, okay? And typically, if you are putting a champion like Cornelia in here, it's going to be a longer fight. Now, you also have a new option where I don't even know. What faction is she even in? Is she in Sacred Order? I'm gonna have to figure this out, one sec. Okay, she's in Bannerlords. I was close. Sacred Order Bannerlords. The busty lady Annabelle. She has an awesome passive as well. Heals herself by 50% of her max HP whenever an ally or enemy dies. And it's these passives that are letting you get the work done on Bommal, okay? Then, of course, we have... Oh, I missed another dwarf. Dwarves are apparently just really well suited for this. We have Samar over here because of his block damage. And then we also have in Shadowkin, we have Borenguri. And again, it's his passive here, okay? And so keep in mind, when they add future champions, take a look at those passives, okay? But you don't need anything crazy on the normal side to beat Bommal. You just need strong healing and revives, and if you can build resistance, okay? So if you can build up resistance on your champions, then that would be able, you know, something that you'd be able to do there. So I hope this video was helpful to you. That was my team and some other options for you. Let me know in the comments below what strategy you use. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one.